Hello, hello, everybody. Hello. Let me see who all's coming in here this afternoon on this rainy afternoon. Good afternoon, Pat Moss. I see you. What is going on? I think we need to make an arc or something. We got lots and lots of rain today. So I've got my clean slate ready. I'm going to be writing down your names as you come in. So that's why it's important on Sundays to get in here ahead of the crowd so you can make sure that you get your message. So we had Pat and Prachetta, P girls. Okay. So anybody else that comes in to see the Queen of Peace today, you will most certainly receive a message from the ponies. And that's what we work with on Sundays is the little pony deck. Oh, thank you, Prachetta. All right, so let's go into our heart. We always start in the heart, and then we expand out our energy from there. So you place your hand on your heart. It brings your energy right there to where you are. And then release it. Bring it in again. Breathe into the heart center. I turned the camera so you can see our wonderful liquid sunshine outside here in Florida. So just enjoy the rain. Enjoy the feeling of peace. With each raindrop, let more peace come into your heart. And then release it back out into the world so it can be shared with others. And one more deep breath in to the heart center, bringing in all that rain with you. Bring it into your heart. Let it flourish in there. And then breathe out. Beautiful. I think I need to share this with our Deirdre because I don't see her on here. So let me go find it so I can do that real quick. Just making sure I didn't already send it to her. Okay. Okay. So we got it shared out. Who do we know? We know our Andrea is here. No, I don't have any reports yet, but Hope did. Is Hope here? Hope got some really good news, and we're seeing her 100% and back with us and just doing awesome. So we have Andrea. We have Charlie. Those are the only ones I see so far. There's our Auntie Jean. All right. So we're going to get started because we always run late on Sundays, but that's okay. I'll stay here as long as I need to stay here to get you all your messages and get the love shared out. So if you're here, you're definitely getting a message from Spirit. And we have our Pat Moss. Yes, Jean, Pat Moss beat you in here today. And Pat's message is healing in heart space. Healing in heart space. And what does that mean? The energy of the heart is powerful. I see my microphone is a little buried back there, so let me bring it front and center where I can hopefully be heard. There we go. Hopefully that sound will be better now. All right, I still don't see Hope. I know you all are saying things to her, but I don't see her on my end because obviously there's nothing that's been shared yet from her. So the energy of heart is powerful, flowing and filled with love. Its warm embrace surrounds you today. Feel her beauty lift you and lighten the world around you, sending healing strength that moves freely throughout your body. So, Pat, it sounds like you are getting some healing energy sent your way. And I love that for you. And I love that image of the healing heart. And so your part is just to receive. Just receive. And I would say, look at the rain outside. Look at how it's coming down so powerfully. And focus on that kind of energy, a really uplifting energy that comes in and shares with you the abundance. We are getting an abundance of rain today. I hope you all can see that outside as it's coming into the screened in pool behind me, or it's actually beside of me. And I just wanted you to feel the atmosphere here because it feels so powerful. And it's been raining like this now for a few hours. So yeah, we should get some water accumulation, I would think, here in this area. And I was actually going to try to go out and run an errand this afternoon, but I think I've changed my mind. I don't think I want to go play in all of that water that's building up. Gracie. Oh, Grace Isis, thank you for being here. I'm going to add you to our list. You'll be right after Auntie Jean. And Pat said, wow, spent the day with the family today by the sea. Oh, lots of water going on, isn't there? Pat, I'm so glad that you did that. Yes, isn't that a beautiful pool? Beautiful energy here in this home that belongs to Joanne Castrillo and her husband, John. All right, Prachetta and Prachir, are you ready for your message? Let's see what they want you to focus on. It's been raining since yesterday night. Tomorrow the forecast is for rain and snow. Interesting, Prachetta. I didn't know that you got snow there in India, but thank you for letting us know that. All right, so I've got a message for Prachetta, and then I'll grab one out of here for our Prachir. Oh, Gracie, we love you so much. We pray for you every day, darling, and I hope that all is well there with you, and glad that you had a safe journey to Kenya. Thank you for joining us today. And I've got you down for a message, so don't go away. All right, so I've got one for Prachetta here and one for Prachir. And for Prachetta, we have, I'm running out of room on my counter. Move some things around. I had an ice pack for my knee and all kinds of things going on in front of me. All right, so Prachetta, you have the spirit dancer, and I see you dancing. I can see your energy in this card and how it's really coming to life. The love-based flow of spirituality has come to dance with you today. Embrace the ethereal beauty of light and energy that pirouettes, leaps, and spins around you. Join in the playfulness of this dance and let it feed your being. This gift of love lifts your soul and opens your heart, providing strength and vision. It fills you with grace as you walk the pathways of this life. I love this card for you, Prachetta, the spirit dancer. And spirit dancer right now is just telling you to move. It's really telling you to move your body, to get some of that beautiful energy moving that's inside of you. So I hope that relates and resonates with you. Chooses to go for his walk in spite of wearing a very stylish raincoat. I bet he doesn't like that cold, does he? But Spirit's telling you to move So whether Goofy will go for his walk or not, I think it's just a matter of moving the energy inside of you. And you can do that. You don't have to walk. You can do Qigong or yoga or anything. Energy. All right, for Prachir. Kindred spirit brings wisdom and guidance. Gently destiny. The deep spirit to spirit with you connect of our universe and maneuvers your correct path. In kindred spirit watches over you, healing physically, emotionally, and spiritually, bringing gifts of strength, love, and understanding. The knowing way of kindred spirit delivers gifts in many forms. We are better humans when we tune in, when we accept these gifts. So they're wanting you to accept the gifts that are coming your way, Prachir. That's a big message for you. So tune in and see what that is and see what it's all about. Okay, I'm breaking up a little bit. Well, the internet's a little bit unstable. So thank you for letting me know that, Jean. And there's our beautiful Hope. Oh, sweet Hope. Thank you for being here. Hope, we do it every Sunday afternoon. This is the afternoon cup of peas. Well, we're going to do the best we can with what we got, you guys. Nope, I don't think it's just you, Auntie Jean. But you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. It's going to be what it's going to be. We have weather issues going on right now. So hopefully you'll get the gist of what's coming through and be able to tune in and tap in to whatever it is that is your message. So Andrea Gregg, you're next. And let's see if I missed anybody. I don't think so. I think I got everybody's name. All right, Prachetta says she does yoga 4 times a week and walks for 45 minutes every day. Thanks so much for always helping and blessing us. Yeah, so keep moving. Keep the movement going. That's what I'm hearing for you. All right. And I feel like I'm going to sneeze, which I did. So that's all right. That's moving energy as I moved my cards out of the way too. And Jennifer's here. Good afternoon, Jennifer. You're probably getting this wet stuff just like I am out there. Okay, so Andrea Gregg, your reading is next. And let's see what we got for you. Looks like the internet's going to just fluctuate because I can see the signal strength, and it goes from really good to not so good. So I'm hoping that you get what's going on with your reading. All right, so Andrea, what do they want you to know? And just focus on the message, you guys. Just keep focusing energy on the message coming through clearly. That's what we need to do right now. Well, hello, Sally and Tony and Robin. Look at you all flying in here together. Okay, got your names written down. Okay, so this is for Andrea Gregg, where spirit meets intuition. Spirit, the source of all life, surrounds you in beauty, flowing through you, guiding you in the here and now and forever. Spirit breathes life into all, connecting the very souls of every living being, intertwining our paths as it should. Your intuition innately knows spirit. She has an inner knowingness that has been there since you were a small child. She interprets the great messages of spirit. Ignite your intuition's inner knowingness and listen to the answers in your heart. So, yes, I believe that what it says is true. You've been in touch with your intuition since you were young, and it's really one of those muscles that you have developed over the years. So let it go as high as it can go with that intuition. I love this, and I hope you resonated with your message, Andrea. And we have Charlie up next. See what the ponies want to say to our Charles for his best and highest good. Okay, it's that one, which is the Dawn Dreamers. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. And it's Dawn, D-A-W-N, Dreamers. Oh, you're welcome, Andrea. So Charlie, through the mist of the early morning light, secrets are shared. Dawn dreamers whisper. There's a message to hear. New possibilities are on the horizon. Close your eyes. Consider the colors you see. Feel the groundedness that Mother Earth provides you. Today is a day begun in peacefulness. Let that feeling carry you throughout your day. Glimpses of new paths are on the horizon. This is the birthplace of unfolding opportunities. Your seeds of life have been planted, and all you have to do is nurture them. We're always putting out seeds. We're always sharing of ourselves out into the world. And then sometimes we just have to release it. You know, if a farmer places a seed into the ground and covers it up, he doesn't keep uncovering it to see if it's growing, does he? So I always use that metaphor for letting go of the attachment to the outcome. So when you have put a seed out there, maybe there's somebody that you've shared love with, you've shared your vision and your intuition, that how you see things coming to be. Don't keep bugging them. Don't keep uncovering that seed. Just let it flow and let it go. Let it flow and let it go. That is your message, Charlie. And yes, your message resonated. Thank you, Andrea, for letting me know that. All right, we're up to our Auntie Jean, and I have strong internet for the moment, so let's see what your message is. What does Auntie Jean need to know? There's her message. Whoop! And it went right on the floor. So with my bum knee, I will go down and get this card for you. And the bag that I dropped that holds the cards. Yay. Okay. Auntie Jean, this must be an important message because it jumped right out of my hand and onto the floor because it wanted to be seen and acknowledged. All right, let the queen get back on her throne. You're welcome, Charles. And Sally says, we just got back home from doing yoga and now dinner with the grands and great-grandson this evening. Awesome. Okay, so Auntie Jean, your message is the rhythm of synchronicity. I know we've talked a lot lately about synchronicities. There are no accidents or coincidences. There's only synchronicities. Lines of synchronicity enter our worlds each day. People walk into our lives with new ideas, in new relationship, in perfect timing. Nature swirls motion around us with birds in flight, wildlife passing through, flowers blooming, and weather always in change. Is there a message to hear? Take time today to consider the possibilities Open your heart to the synchronicity of life. Are the sequence of happenings reflecting your deepest emotions? Or are there new ideas to explore? Participate in life in active awareness, fully in tune to the rhythm around you. Follow where you are drawn, letting your intuition be your guide. For synchronicity is at play today, and you only need to listen. What a great message for you. And I know, Auntie Jean, that you do listen. I know that you tune in and really ask for that message to be clear for you. So that's what it's saying. I think you're being taught some patience here to just really tap into what it is and look at those synchronicities of your life. Okay, we've got Gracie up next. I'm so glad you're with us, Gracie. Thank you for being here today. You know who we don't have is our Kathy Hand. And she doesn't miss Sundays very often, but I know she's traveling right now. I think she's probably on her way back home from North Carolina. So let's lift up our Kathy on this Sunday. And I'll pull a card for Kathy so I can send the message to her, because I know she focuses on her message throughout the week. Okay. Grace Isis, what does Spirit want you to know? I know you're going through a lot right now with family matters, preparing for the celebration of life of your father. It's 10:30 p.m. Is that the current time, Gracie? All right, let's see. What do they want you to know? And which card is it? Oh, this is so perfect. This card was meant for you, my dear. It is guidance from above. And you absolutely know what this message is all about, don't you? Guidance from above, which is what you are getting right now. Your sweet mom and dad guiding you from Spirit right now. Look skyward and feel the love, feed your body and embrace your soul. For a higher source has come to guide you today. Open your heart and ask, what am I to know? For this all-knowing higher source shines a light, brings wisdom, and leads you to your path of destiny. Trust where the light takes you. Consider the lessons to be learned in each step along the way, where there are no accidents, only a magical, mystical journey of your life, supported in the love and wonder of the powerful spiritual guidance. Honor, listen, love. Oh, Gracie, I couldn't have written it better myself. If I were to just sit and write something to you, these are the words that would come forth from me, and it came forth from Spirit, from the ponies. And we got flashing lights going on right over from me. So yeah, there's a lot of Spirit energy surrounding you, and just allow it to come in, allow it to share with you that you are so taken care of. And you're not doing any of this alone. You have spiritual help and spiritual guidance from above. I love that card for you. And Auntie Jean says, I just posted listen on my vision board. I keep hearing what we studied in the Course in Love. Become what you have learned. Thank you, angels, and beautiful. It is beautiful. Yes, that magical book, A Course in Love, tells us that love is not something we do. Love is what we are. And when we can remember that, then we know we're not alone. We know that we're in that field of divinity, and everything is working perfectly in that field, isn't it? All right, let's see if Jennifer is still with us. So Jennifer Langren, let me know if you're still hanging out with us. And then Sally and Tony, you are right after Jen. If she's here, if she has left, then I'll get right to yours. Gracie, they are on time. Thank you, Angel, Spirit, and thank you, Terry. You are so welcome, my darling friend. And Jennifer is here, so let's see what Spirit wants Jen to know. What message is there for our sweet little Jennifer? Oops, it's that one. Okay. Oh, Jennifer, you got the wild waves of life. Like tumultuous seas, the wild waves of life will always lead to calmer waters. We are given inner strength to master these wild moments in the rhythm and flow of life. The lessons that present themselves along the way bring growth and meaning. They expand our boundaries to new ways of being. So let the waters test you. Trust in riding the edge, for it will lead you to new heights. Live into the crest of the wave. So, Jennifer, you live here in Florida where we have this beautiful Atlantic Ocean with all of those wonderful waves. And I'm sure there's some high waves right now with this little storm we've got going on. So just envision yourself on top of one of those waves. And that's what they want you to do. Just feel the energy of that wave rising higher and higher and higher. And just ride the wave. That's what you're to do today. And so I love that. And hello to Lorraine Strackcotter. Thank you for coming in. Lorraine, let me add your name to the list. And we are up to Sally and Tony. And Robin, you will be after Sally and Tony. And Sally says, question please. Are we on the right path for us on our journey? Will things come about as we see them? And thank you. Let's ask that question of Spirit then, Sally and Tony. And you're so welcome, Jennifer. I know it's not a great day to go down to the ocean to see the waves, but I know I can feel them. And I know that they're higher than they normally are right now. And all of that wonderful energy that's blowing in with them. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. That represents the Queen of Peace and all of us in our divinity as we stand in our divine authenticity. That's what that's all about. And thank you for seeing it. All right, so let me pull two cards out, one for Sally and one for Tony, and see if it addresses this question that she has asked. And there's the first one. I feel like this was for you, Sally. And then let's see what Tony's is. Or is it the reverse? So I'll ask that as well. Or maybe it's just for the both of you. All right. So there's the other one. And they both kind of go hand in hand. So the first card, yeah, I think they're for both of you, for both of your energies, because they do really, they hold hands. These two cards, you couldn't get any more synchronicity and in sync with what these cards are saying. And hello, Claudia. Thank you for being here. So the first one that came up for the two of you is renew. The lone horse stands powerfully in a glowing heart. It is time to renew your hope, renew your faith, renew your dreams, for all begins anew today. Live each moment with purpose. If you know your purpose, recommit to it. If your purpose remains elusive, ponder why you were put on this earth. What is in your heart that moves you? Listen, embrace it, vision it, paint the picture in your mind, write it into words, and breathe life into it. So that was renew. And what I'm hearing there is they are answering your question. They are sharing with you that purpose that you have inside is something for you to recommit to. So many times we commit to something, and then it's like we forget that we committed to it, right? We forget. And it's like we go into amnesia. I'm writing down Claudia's name. Sorry, that's what I was doing there. We forget that purpose that we discovered is why we are here. And many times we have more than one purpose for being here. We have many lessons to learn along the way. So that first message to you is to renew that hope and renew that commitment to your purpose. And then the second card is all about that balance. I know you don't want to hear this. How many times do we come up with this? Pretty much every day now, right? About balance. So the horse pauses from a drink and looks as the moon grows darker. The eclipse casts its glow. The eclipse is created through alignment of the celestial bodies. It's a syzygy. It is time to create alignment in your life with a balance of spirit, body, mind, and emotion. Pause in your day to take wonder in your life, to honor and give gratitude for the good. Hold dear to your heart all that is right, and let the light of goodness lead your way. So this is an encouragement to you, to both of you. Recommit to your purpose. You already know what it is. You've been walking your path, and you've been expanding it out and really growing inside and growing in the outside with your reach, with what you're doing there with enlightenment. So now it's time to bring in some balance. You just worked on balance in the yoga class. So I'm hearing that it's more than just yoga, though. There's a, what was that word, syzygy, which is bringing in not just one aspect of you. Do a check-in every day. I encourage this, and I'm doing this with my students that are in the 3-month program on emotional empowerment. We're doing a check-in every day. What's your number? From 0 to 10, what number are you? How are you overall in your beingness? And then break it down, each area of your life. Spiritual, mental, spiritual, emotional. How are you doing in all of those? And see where maybe there's something that's out of balance, that you can bring that balance up and have that flow going in all of these bodies that we have. And you got the message. Oh, you're so welcome. Finding balance between work and home. Yeah, all of it. The playtime, the work time, everything that you're doing. Make sure that there's not something that's being neglected. That's what I'm getting for you. And thank you so much for being here today. Working far too much. That's a tendency that we have, right? As light workers, we just want to keep on keeping on, and we want to keep doing the things we're doing when we see that there's evidence of it making a difference in the world. So find that balance, my darling. Okay, Robin's next, and then our Hope Wellington Marshall. I'm going to get a card out of here for you after Robin's. So Robin, what do the angels want you to know? I'm getting flashing lights. The lights aren't flashing, but I'm seeing flashing lights for you, Robin. I don't know what that means. So let me just see what the card says. Is it that one or is it that one? There's two possibilities here. So I'm just going to put them both out there and see which one draws the most attention? The power of perseverance. That's the one. It drew my hand right to it. So the power of perseverance. Breakthrough to the other side takes perseverance. A galloping rhythm of muscle, sweat, and determination, grounded by a steady focus on your destination. If you feel your path begin to sway, anchor back to your course, keeping sight on that place where your heart is drawn. Engage your inner engines and feel the power that builds within you. The more you feed this power, the more the momentum gains. Feed the power through connections, right people, right action, and positive thinking. Open your mind to the possibilities and let colors add new dimensions unthought of before. Feel the momentum take you into a full-on gallop, for this is your ride. You only need set in place the actions and plans to manifest it. Engage your power within. And that was the flashing light that I saw, Robin, that sometimes we look outside and we're looking for a green go light for us to go, 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 just like Sally and Tony, what your message was. So, yeah, just stop looking outside and go inside. That's where the flashing light is, and it'll show you the way. It'll lead you to that path for you. So, Robin, I hope that resonated with you, my darling. And on my list, I have Miss Hope Wellington Marshall. Hope, I'm so glad you're with us. It just is so encouraging to see the progress that you have made and the fact that you're able to tune in. All right. So, and welcome, Janie. Thank you for being here. All right. So, Hope, what do you need to know for your best and highest good right now? And I just want the card to deal with what you've been going through and where you are right now and what's coming for you. What's coming up for our darling Hope Wellington Marshall. And Hope, again, I got two cards, so I'm going to see. Hope, I want you to pick. Do you want the orange card or the blue card? Let me just get you in here and interact with these cards so I can see which one it is that is resonating with you. And Robin says, thank you so much. It resonates. I've been under the weather the past few days, getting better. Well, I'm so glad that you're getting better. And that's one thing I did want to put up here, to type in your prayer requests if you have any, because we'll get to the meditation and prayer as soon as I finish up with these readings that I have on my list. And Sally says, nothing but sunshine and beautiful healing for our Hope. I agree. So Hope, if you're still with us, two cards came out and I need to know which one, because I think there's one that has a specific message for you. I have not looked at the message, so I can't influence it. But whichever one you would like, whether it's the orange pony or the blue pony with all of the squirrely stuff up above it. And while I'm waiting to hear from her, let me just get one out for Kathy Hand, because I know she's not with us right now. She's probably on the road. And let's see what she needs to know for this week, and I'll send it to her so she can put it in her meditation book and meditate on it all week. Charlie, prayers for Erica not feeling well with a sore throat. And Claudel, been incredibly tired since last week. Okay, well, we'll add you to our prayer list. So while I'm waiting for Hope to answer, I pulled one for Kathy Hand, which is Rhapsody. Standing in the deep blue pools of night, the lone horse awaits dawn's light. Only another minute till the sky turns bright. Open your eyes to the world around you, for there are more layers to see. Look beyond the visions at the surface and tune into a deeper energy. Feel the pulsations and the messages resounding. See beyond the leaves of each tree. Tune up your awareness to that of a horse, and deeper understanding will be. For this is the gift, the wisdom of horses, so alert, so aware, so knowing. Commit to adopt this way of being and all the layers to see. All right, so for Kathy Hand, Rhapsody, and peel those layers. I have felt that a lot for our Kathy Hand lately. So Kathy, I'll send this to you in a message and just share that this is what they want you to know for right now. Peel back those layers. All right. So I haven't heard from Hope. So I'm just going to let Spirit pull the one out that it wants her to have. So closing my eyes, it is going to be this one. The blue one wins. So Hope, your message is free. All good things are wild and free, by Henry David Thoreau. Like the wind in the trees, like a herd of wild horses in the rolling hills, honor your freedom today. Let the colors radiate from your soul and shine on all of those around you. In the realm of freedom, your heart leads the way. The natural pull toward one direction or another lives within you. You need not ponder in your mind. You only need to feel where your heart wants you to go. Your direction may not be straight. It may meander along many trajectories. Know that this is as it should be. So I will send this to Hope, and I get it. I get this message for her. It's, she's been through a lot, our beautiful Hope. I'm just writing down what card was hers. And it feels like, Hope, you're on the upswing, but I know that there's still a long way to go, and we're holding you through every step of that. Everywhere along the way, we are just holding you up and lifting you up for the very best experience, letting everything come to work perfectly with you. And thank you to your children, Montana, Iana, and Zena, for helping you through this time in your life. Okay, blue for Hope. Absolutely. Blue ray energy. Oh, thank you. Yes, Janie, that was a beautiful message for our Hope. And Kathy got hers. So Lorraine, are you still with us? If Lorraine is here, I will get a message and a card for her. And then one for Claudia and one for Janie. And then the last card I pull for myself. So let's see if Lorraine is here. If not, we'll go right to Claudia. Lorraine is here. Awesome. All right, Lorraine, let's see what Spirit wants you to know today. Whoa, it just really popped out of there. It was ready for you. So your message, and I love this card. Y'all know how much I love this card. Follow your star. Shining brightly above you, a star aligns brightly to your path and purpose. If you take in the wholeness of the twinkling lights against the dark backdrop, that single star will, in right time, present itself to you as yours. Sit in quiet peacefulness until the glowing brilliance of that one star, your star, calls to you. Ponder the question why it has chosen you. Is it perhaps its color, or perhaps it just has a special message to deliver that is only yours? Just live in the question and see what comes forth. I feel like your star is giving you a lot of guidance right now. You know, there are some stars that travelers use to keep focused on their direction that they're going in. Unfortunately, I am very directionally challenged. So even if I knew what star was what, I would probably still go around in circles. But for you, it feels more like you have this beautiful guidance, and it really feels like an ancestor that's guiding you, Lorraine. So tap into that. Tap in and see what you are getting when you sit in meditation and you ask, what do I need to know? And then just allow that star to guide you, whatever it may be, whether it's an ancestor, a dear loved one that has recently passed. I'm getting a fresh spirit energy with you. Or maybe it's a teacher that has come in to teach you something new, but there's something, definitely a new energy about it. And so see what that is. Just sit with it and ask the questions and watch what happens. Okay, so we've got people going into our prayer circle already. We've got Erica, Janie, keeping hope in there. And anybody else that wants to be in our prayer circle, just put it in the comments. We want to keep our Mama Hada Bear lifted up, our Deirdre, our Blue Jean, all the ones that are struggling right now with their fires they're going through. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Thank you for being here. And Sally is offering up prayers for the lost, the lonely, those in fear, those that feel forgotten or unloved, and prayers for our families as well. Thank you, Sally, and thank you, Tony. All right, Claudia. Let's see if Claudia is still with us. And then Janie, you be after that. So Claudia, let me know if you're here. And while we're waiting to hear from Claudia, I will Sunday song. We have a Sunday come song that we play each week, and it is called How to Come to Inner Peace. And what a beautiful message this song for us. I'm not going to play it just yet. Claudia is here. Okay, awesome. And then Janie, you will be the last one before I pull that end card for myself and anybody that didn't get a card that maybe watches on the replay. All right, so Claudia, what does Spirit want you to know right now for your best and highest good? And it is, Dream in, I love this card. I love the imagery of this card. The dream in flight. In the quiet of the night, the village sleeps. Stars twinkle as the golden horse rises into the sky, and the children dream of their first flight. Dreams lead the way to new horizons. Take time to dream today. What are the possibilities? What are your deepest wishes if you allowed your soul to take flight? When our souls are in flight, the skies are limitless. The possibilities are open. So there's a lot of creativity going on, is what I feel for you, Claudia. A lot of sacral chakra energy. So becoming creative, rising up to that sixth dimensional energy where we have a thought and all of a sudden here it comes in form, and we can manifest so easily when we do that. So you're manifesting something. Allow your dreams to be held out there where you can see them, and lose the attachment to what that's going to look like. If you have a dream, know what it is that you want, but leave all of the attachment, all of the expectations, and just allow Spirit to help you manifest it into your reality, because that's what's coming through for you. It's a beautiful message of hope and a message of knowing what you want and reaching out for it, but then allowing that miracle to show up for you as you release all of the limits Don't set any limitations on it. So you are manifesting. Yes, you are. And manifesting in a big way is what I'm hearing. All right. So Janie, thank you for being here. We have a beautiful group here that meets every day. We normally are on at 8 o'clock every morning, Eastern time. That's the morning cup of joy. And then on Sundays, I get to sleep in. So we do an afternoon cup of peas where we come together. And the peas, because the angels said we are like peas in a pea pod, and we are constantly shifting and changing, but we're all equal. We're all the same in that unified field. Okay, so your message is for Janie, the law of attraction. So often in our society, we're in the mode of doing, always striving to achieve, running here and running there, all with the intent of making things happen. The law of attraction is very different. However, the law of attraction requires you to stop, to visualize what you'd like to draw into your life, whatever it may be, relationships, money, a new job, new clients, new opportunities. Today is a day to consider what you'd like more of in your life. This is not a day of doing, of activity or busyness, for first you must come to center, put focus on what you'd like to attract, look at that vision from many points of view to give it dimension, breathe life into that vision, stream love into that vision, and let the life of that vision unfold. So one of the important aspects of the law of attraction is we can't put something out there to the universe and say, okay, this is what I desire. This is for me. I want it, and I want it now. And then we keep trying to draw it back to us, and we want to have control over it. So the law of attraction says, put it out there. What is it that you want? And like attracts like. So becoming more of what you want in your life, how you want it to show up, that's going to attract it even more. But you have to let go of the control. You have to let go of the reins. So putting the message out there to the universe and then just letting go, just like you would let go of a balloon. You just send it up into the air and release that string, and it's going to go where it's going to go. So when you do that, it's going to flow to you more easily and faster than if you tried to hold on to the strings and draw it down to you, because you can't. It's an attraction law. It means it will find your energy. So there you go. There is your message from the ponies, a message from the angels. And thank you for being with us, Janie. Okay, so the last one, and this is for myself as well as anybody who didn't get a card today. If you want to have a message as you tune in, the message is looking into the eyes of fear. Often we have a tendency to set aside the emotion of fear, ignoring its presence and allowing it to wreak quiet havoc. Consider instead looking into the eyes of fear and realizing it for what it is, an emotion that brings meaning and message. It brings reason to explore deeper and consider in logic and in heart. Today, invite fear into the room, intimately get to know the message it brings, and realize that this sensation is normal, a part of your body's own journey and growth. Balance the energies of this emotion from one side in the realm of positive possibilities, and from the other side in the fullness of risk potential. Live in the flow between these sensations. Play in the pivotal balance, adjusting weights, feeling your way through intuition and wisdom. Then release yourself to the journey. Discover new life in new breath. Give this emotion permission to move through your body, perhaps settling temporarily into one spot or another. But in awareness, you can breathe the emotion back into movement and action, no longer stuck in mass, but flowing in the movement that comes in acknowledgement. And with this movement comes the gift of growth. So we don't usually hear anybody talk about growing through fear, right? We always say, oh, no, I don't want that fear. No, get away from me, fear. And in reality, fear is just an emotion. And we can learn how to let our emotions empower us. And that's what this message is. So if there's something in your life that looks a little fearful, you're like a little standoffish of doing whatever it is that your tummy says, I can't do that. Or if there's some anxiety around it, or maybe there's still some residual fear from what we've gone through over the last 4 years with the pandemic and the lockdown and all that we didn't know what it was all about. Maybe there's still some that's stuck energy in there, and it's time to pull it out and look at it and shake hands with it and say, hello, fear. Let's see what we can do together. Let's create something beautiful. So there we go. That's the message for myself, and I totally resonate with it, and resonate for also with the fear of maybe there's something going on that I'm not aware of with some of this pain energy, and letting it go, saying hello to it and releasing it and letting it go. So, okay. Whew. Well, it's time to do our prayers and get out of here and get on with our day. Thank you so much for being here, every one of you that came in today. And so when we go into the prayers, we have a long list of prayers, people that we're praying for, places, animals, situations, and then we add to it. So if you have some that you want to put on that list, just let us know. And Janie, we will add you to the list and to the 2 grids that we have going on, the Reiki grids. Erica, you're already on the list. And our Hope Wellington Marshall, we lift you up always. Okay, so let's take a moment, and I'm going to put the song up here so we can listen to the words. So as the song plays, like I said, just pay attention. What's it saying? What does the song speak to you in your life as you focus in on love and on the prayers that we hold up for everyone? Claudel, yes, we will put you on the prayer list. Claudel, let me just write that down on the prayer side. And it's Claudel Jackson, okay. And Janie Stimler. Okay, thank you for letting us know to put you on our prayer list. All right, so listen to the words of this song. See if it touches your heart. Focus on anyone that you want to lift up in prayer, and please lift everyone here, all that were here today. Just lift everybody up. I'm going to take the caption off so you can see these beautiful sceneries a little bit better. There it is. Okay. All right, here we go.
Come to the water where you will Take a step into the river, get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. You're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Come to the water where everyone, everywhere, is valued, seen, and treated equally and just. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Come to the water where peace is freedom from fear, the truth that aligns us with our higher self, the lightness of being at oneness with existence, flowing with the highest frequencies of the universe, the freedom of being in grace, joy, and harmony with life, where peace, like a river, is following its natural flow, and we allow it to happen without interference, where we accept the energy of love. Come to the water. Come, find peace. Thank you to every one of you for being present today, and thank you for holding each other up in love. And we pray for the best and highest good for all these prayers and the answers to the prayers. All right, tomorrow morning I'll be on 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time for our morning cup of joy. So come be with us. And we're going to pull up Leo right now and have him take us out of here as we share words of love and gratitude. Thank you. I love you. It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you got this one, might as well be part of it. It's for peace, so I'm shuffle, I'm the lead, you ready, I'm the only lead, wherever means I'm Share that love. Come on, you guys. You know you got lots of it inside of you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Sally, for sharing the name of the song, Come to the Water. And you can find that version on my website, angelspeakers.com. It's a video that's on there. Tracy. I know, Robin, we don't have our Deirdre with us today to end the song with Leo. But thank you for doing it. Accept, align, allow. Oh, you're so welcome, Gracie. I do love you, every one of you. Thank you, Janie, for being with us today. All right, we're getting ready. That's all right, Robin. Whoops. All right, we got to hear the end of the song. Can't have that. All right, who's ready to help Leo at the end of the song? You know what he does. Here we go. Woo is right. So thank you, Leo. Thank you for that song. Thank you for your love. Thank you, Auntie Jean. There you go. She's going to help Leo out. All right. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. I have thoroughly enjoyed this time with the peas today and some new peas. Welcome to Janie and Claudel. And who else did we have? Lorraine. Thank you all for coming in and being with us. And hello, Catherine Kovacs. You're here at the end of the show, darling. So, like I said, stay in your heart and stay blessed. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.